Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So Saturday mornings usually start off pretty leisurely around here. After I pump, and usually the first pump of the morning, I get a lot of milk, which is really nice. I will try to do some cleaning if possible. If Ellie is sleeping or if Reid is able to take Ellie in the morning, then I can do the laundry, and so I'm taking off the sheets. And we like to do this about once a week. This morning I decided to make a smoothie for myself, and I try to do this every other day or so just to get my greens in. And what I like to put in my smoothie is spinach, Greek yogurt, and whatever frozen fruit I have available. So today I had some mango, frozen banana, and frozen blueberries. And I like to top it off with either almond or oat milk. So for breakfast today, I have a smoothie that I just made, and it's this color because of the blueberries in it. And this is what I'm going to be drinking. And then I'm also going to be making Reid and probably myself a little bit of a take on the ham, egg, and cheese egg McMuffin that you see at McDonald's, but you know, our version, a healthier version, I think. And so we're going to be using some sourdough bread. Oh, we have spicy Mexican blend. Did you know this is spicy? We have a spicy Mexican blend cheese that I think we'll try. I didn't know they make it with spicy, but we'll try this. I didn't realize that. Because it has shredded it has, the Monterey Jack has jalapeno peppers. Ah, got it. Okay, and then we have some ham. So we're just gonna be doing that, and some egg here. So we're gonna whip that up. So the first thing I'm doing is, after I beat the eggs, I warm up the pan, and I'm gonna just put the egg on there with some oil in the pan as well, and I'm just gonna let it cook flat. And once it's done, I cut it into a piece that would fit on the bread, and now I'm putting butter in the pan, and then I put the bread over the butter so it toasts nicely and evenly on all sides. So Reid likes spicy brown mustard on his sandwich. Then I basically add the cheese, the egg, and the ham, and I just cook it till the cheese melts and everything is nice and hot. Hear that crunch. Okay. Daddy's gonna try the sandwich I made him. You wanna watch? And then I'll feed you, okay?
Okay, don't mind the stains. Ellie just drooled all over me. Let's try this. It's a little different with the spicy cheese.
Yeah, is it good? Different or not?
Good.
Yeah?
Huh.
All right.
Good.
Good?
Good job, Mom.
All right. So now we are taking a short breastfeeding break here, and I also kind of just wanted to talk about how life has definitely changed since Ellie has been born. Right now I'm 5 weeks postpartum, and you know, life before Ellie was definitely, there was a routine there. Well, you know, I had a full-time job, and then we went on summer break, but I continue to just have a routine with creating videos and creating content and all of that. And you know, once she came, this first month has definitely broken the routine that I had before, which obviously is very understandable and needed to happen, you know, especially now just adjusting to life as it is now. But I guess going forward, something that I am trying to get back into is another type of routine that includes our daughter now, and something that for me, I can continue to be productive and successful in the work that I do, but also now including our daughter. So it's just something that, you know, was on my mind. And if anybody else out there, any new moms also have gone through that, and you know, what did they do when they had a new baby? So I think she's done eating. But yeah, we are gonna be heading out later, so continue to stick with us.
We're cutting Ellie's nails because if you notice, she has a few scratches on her face, and her nails get really sharp really quickly. So instead of using a nail clipper, because everybody talked about how it's traumatizing for the child, we found this on Amazon, and it's a nail filer, but it comes with all these different attachments for different ages. And so this attachment is for newborns, and it's very, very fine sandpaper, and the setting is on really low. So, I mean, it's really safe to the touch, and if you notice, like, it stops when it hits the skin. So it's really safe. And I thought we had to do this while she was sleeping, but actually this morning when she was up, I started doing this to her while she was awake, and she didn't mind it. So we're gonna cut her nails because they're a little sharp.
Show me.
So we just kind of hold down her finger like this and just gently.
Is it okay, Ellie?
Probably not a good example of it because she's crying, but
Yeah, but it's not like we're cutting the skin.
no,
You're just fussy.
it's very safe.
Oh,
And it comes with a cool flashlight at the end, so
You can
actually see what you're doing.
that is cool. I'll put this in the description box below if you guys want to check out this nail file that we found on Amazon, right? You got it from Amazon. So now we are on our way to H Mart. I'm sitting in the back with Ellie, making sure she is calm, comfortable throughout the ride. H Mart, if you don't know, is like a Korean store, I guess. I don't know where it originated from, but we have a couple locations here on Oahu now, and so there's a new one in Pro City that we're going to be checking out. And Reid is going to be making a japchae later on. And he's made it on the channel before, but it's been a long time, so I'm very excited. And we're gonna be bringing that to his mom's house later for dinner. So excited to have that. I also wanted to mention, somebody on my YouTube asked me in the last video why Reid and I were wearing masks. And I guess I forgot to say why, but we were both getting over COVID in our last vlog. And so when I was filming that section, yeah, we were both positive, and we were masking around Ellie because we were worried that she was gonna get sick, that she was gonna, you know, get a fever, and a fever at a really young age for an infant is really scary. So we pretty much masked around her for like 4 or 5 days before our symptoms were gone. So anyway, that is the reason why we were masked in that last video. Your favorite of the Korean beers?
I don't really have a favorite. It's just kind of unique to get it when you're here.
Yeah.
But they have all kinds of beers. It's cool because look, Asahi. They have it in Japanese already.
Yeah. Okay, so we're back from H Mart, and we got a lot of the ingredients that we're going to be using for our japchae. And if you don't know, japchae is a noodle dish, and he's actually made this on the channel before, so he's an experienced japchae maker. But it's a very good noodle dish. Do you want to explain a little bit how to make it?
Well, a lot of this stuff we already had at home, and you probably already have at home too, like white onion, some garlic, some carrots. We did have to go get some more spinach, some mushrooms, some green onion, some ribeye steak, sesame oil. We already had shoyu, and we already had roasted sesame seeds and sugar. So it's very simple ingredients, and it involves us doing this in 2 steps. So first we have to prepare the noodles.
What kind of noodles do we use?
And you're gonna want sweet potato noodles. So you can get these at your Korean or Asian supermarket. We got these a while ago, and so we've had these in our closet, but One bunch of noodles like this typically could feed a lot of people because after you boil it, you're gonna cut it up. So I don't know, we might do 2. Maybe we'll do 2 because it's for party tonight and then we can have extra.
Ooh, yes.
But you're gonna boil the noodles first, and it takes about 5 to 6 minutes in a boiling pot. The noodles will get soft, you'll take it out, you'll cool them, and then you'll cut them. And then the next step will be to prepare the actual ingredients. And so typically you want to cook things based on density, right? So carrots would go in first, then onions, garlic, your meats, right? And you're going to get all these good. Your mushrooms, because they're light, will probably go in last. And then it's going to be mixed in with some oils. We're going to use olive oil.
And then the spinach?
Spinach will be separate. So we're going to cook all these up in a stir-frying pot. And then we're going to get these going, ready to be put into the noodles. Once the noodles are done, we're going to blanch the spinach. And so that basically means we're going to take the spinach, put it into the same pot that the noodles boiled, leave it in there for about 30 seconds, just get them like nice and wilted,
soft, yeah.
Take them out. And then that's going to get added to the stir fry as well.
We usually like to get the banchan, we usually like to get the banchan, which is the side dish of the spinach that's already in like a sesame sauce, but Mart today didn't have any, so Reid's gonna make his own.
Yeah. So it's just going to be this with a little bit of sesame oil. It should be the same thing. And then for the ribeye, just to prepare the ribeye, it's just salt and pepper. And I cut the ribeye steak into small thin strips. Other than that, that's about it.
All right, let's get cooking. The first thing that Reid is doing is he's boiling the sweet potato noodles for about 5 to 6 minutes. Then he drains them and puts them in cold water. And then he cuts them to make them smaller. Next, he blanches the spinach in the same water that he boiled the noodles in. And he puts them in a bowl after a few seconds and puts some sesame oil on the spinach. In a hot and oiled pan, he starts off by cooking the garlic and then adds in the carrots. After the carrots are soft, he adds in the white onion and he lets it cook for a little while before adding some salt and some olive oil. Once these vegetables are pretty soft, he then adds in the ribeye steak and lets it cook. After the meat is browned, he adds in the mushrooms, mixes it around a little bit, and then adds in the noodles.
Added the noodles. Now we're going to throw in some shoyu. This is about half a cup.
Once the noodles are in, then he mixes in the sauce, which includes shoyu, sesame oil, and lastly, Reid adds in sugar. All of the exact measurements will be in the description box below. After mixing it all together, Reid adds in the final touches, which include the spinach, green onion, and sesame seeds. Hey, I did the taste test. Very, very good. The seasoning, the shoyu, sugar, and sesame oil, very light, but enough where it covers all the noodles. And the noodles itself are al dente, which is like perfect for these noodles. So delicious. Try the steak. Wow. Better than all the Korean restaurants we go to. So good. Okay, so something that Reid and I haven't done in a while is record a podcast. So if you don't know, we have a podcast that we've been doing for about a year. And then when Ellie was born, we kind of took a break because we just needed the time to care for Ellie. And so we're getting back into it now, trying to evolve with our podcast. And we're gonna set it up and we're gonna record one right now, and we'll just show you a little bit of our process. If you're interested in listening to our podcast, we're called The Hawaii Couple, and you can find us pretty much on any podcasting platform available. And we pretty much talk about our life, what we've learned. Sometimes we have guests, but it's super chill a lot of the time. A lot of the times we don't have any notes. We just talk from our head. I like to kind of have an idea of what we're talking about, and Reid likes to be free-flowing, I guess you could say. He's really good at that. So it's kind of a compromise, but today we're going to be just talking about our birth story, our labor story, and just leading up to that and everything, updates on what we've been doing for the people that listen to our podcast. So anyway, this is this is what we're doing right now.
Testing.
Turn off this, Turn off the AC.
Wait, let me see if I can hear it.
This is probably
Testing.
We normally do this podcast upstairs in the office, but now Ellie is sleeping next to us, so we figure it's just easier to stay down here and move our stuff here so we don't wake her up.
Welcome back to season 3 of The Hawaii Couple. It's been a while. We've taken a little bit of a hiatus, but we're back. And we're back with a third person in the family.
Woohoo! Yes, we have a child now.
We wanted to come back and start season 3 with just a recap of where we've been and what we've been doing.
Well, I'm talking about pretty much our birth and labor story. I think that is something that we wanted to share with everybody because, I was pretty apprehensive and pretty anxious about giving birth, and so wanted to just share what that story was like with everybody, because everybody's story is different, I realize now, and you just really can't compare your birth story with anybody else out there and you also don't want to get it in your head as well that something's going to happen to you and all of that. So anyway, that's what we're going to share today. Time passes by, and that lasts 1 to 2 weeks just very, very slowly, I felt. And you can hear Ellie in the background.
I think we were both worried that the baby was going to be a lot bigger.
And so in my mind, I was thinking I'm gonna have a C-section.
So we're excited to be back. Thanks for listening to a little bit of our birth story in detail. And we'd love to hear from all of you. So please don't forget to hit us up if you guys have questions or just want to check up on us and see how we're doing.
All right, guys, we'll see you in the next episode.
Not see you.
All right, guys, we'll hear you in the next episode. All right, what do I say?
We'll talk to you in the next episode.
All right, guys, we'll talk to you in the next episode. Be kind and stay together. Bye. And we are done. So that is kind of how we record. Basically, we literally sit and we talk. And Ellie was kind of getting a little fussy, so I kind of was able to feed her while we were recording our episode. We're back, season 3. Check us out. Good morning, everyone. So today is the first time I'll be going out by myself with my friend, and I'll be gone for more than 4 hours. I'll be without baby for that long, and it's been 5 weeks now. So it's definitely a new experience for me because I realize I have to not just pack for myself now, but I have to pump because I'll be away for longer than 4 hours. We're just gonna go get our nails done and lunch, but that probably will take a little bit longer. So I'm just packing my pump things, and I have everything here. I kind of just wanted to show you because yeah, it's a little bit of anxiety the first time, I guess, going out without baby. So I have my pump here, and I have, oh, it's a little bit shaky. I have my pump here. I have a cooler so I can put my milk in it. I have my pumping bra, my phone. I have some bags, and I have some phalanges, and I have a bag that I'm gonna be bringing all of my things in. I just found this bag in my closet. Haven't ever used it. I think Jenny gave this to me for Christmas or something, but yeah, I'm just gonna pack all of these things. And another thing that I had to really think about, because we're getting our nails done and I also have to pump, was my outfit. So let me show you what I chose to wear, because it was a little bit of a process. I had to think through, like, I'm gonna have to take off my top part, but then I need to keep my feet open, so I couldn't wear leggings. So yeah, let me show you in a mirror. So if you look, what I was able to find was a romper, which actually is it's like the perfect outfit for an outing like this, for nails and lunch, because it's, you know, it looks somewhat dressy, but at the same time it's very functional. Like the top part here is super functional. I can just like take it off when I want to pump, and then my legs are open and I can get my nails done. So yeah, I thought this was great. I mean, I was thinking through dresses and shorts and all of that. And the other thing too is, like, it's very forgiving on the tummy area, because obviously just being 5 weeks postpartum, a lot of my clothes still do not fit properly. And so yeah, I'm just kind of getting used to my body and all of that. So anyway, just wanted to share that this is what I'll be wearing. Alright, so we are back from lunch, and it was successful, a lot of fun. We had our nails done, and then we went to Rosello at Nordstrom to get some lunch, and that was just really fun. And I missed her though, but it's good to be back. I didn't have to pump actually while I was away. I decided to just wait till I got home, because by the time we're done with our nails, we were late for our lunch reservation, so it just wouldn't have made sense for me. And then yeah, it was fine though. By the time I got home, I was ready to pump, and a lot of milk came out. She was able to also drink some as well. And then I just gave her a bath, so she feels good now. She feels ready, and we're just gonna end the night at my mom's house, and I'll show you guys a little bit of that, so keep sticking with us. But yeah, overall, great first time out, you know, without baby. There's a little bit of anxiety, but I made it through.
Tanner thinks it's badminton, like, yeah. You know that grandma used to say this?
Make me feel right. I can't help that this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say less to me. Don't need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way. Why you blushing? Yeah, sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching.
How was badminton?
It was good.
It was windy?
You said you couldn't. Well, how did you feel about it?
I felt like I couldn't gauge the birdie to the racket. So
It was also very windy. So.
it was very windy.
That's why I play indoors.
That's why people play badminton indoors, not at a park.
Right here with you way too long.
gonna end the vlog here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Michael, what do you have to say?
What do you have to say?
Oh my God. Like that.
What?
Like that.
Say like this video
Like this video.
and subscribe.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
All right.